game.
Go ahead.
A question that I asked all the APO pledges to be is, if you could be... Oh my god, would you guys shut up?
Shut up, friend!
Okay, so the question is, if you could be any type of vegetable, what would you be and why? And keep in mind, there's only one right answer.
Well, I would like to ask first of all, is it if I could be or if I had to describe myself as a
If
certain
you
vegetable?
could be a vegetable.
Could be a vegetable. I'd be a beet. They're the most fantastic vegetables ever. They are incredibly delicious, first of all. They are the most healthy thing you could possibly eat. They're the name of that rock group in Doug.
Doug.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you not be? Did you say root vegetable or just vegetable in general?
Vegetable in general.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd still go with beet. Yeah, absolutely beet.
I'd be a pumpkin, in
Yeah.
keeping with the theme of...
A pumpkin's a fruit. It has seeds. It's a reproductive structure of the
quit it.
plant.
I'd be a pumpkin.
Pumpkins are my favorite.
Okay.
Now remember, you can ask separate questions to each participant.
No,
Doesn't have
I
to be the
know,
same.
I didn't have
Okay.
anything to ask.
Who's next?
Chad, let's go next.
Oh, my next. Okay.
Isn't Tim next? Chad's not next. Tim's next.
Forget about it. Let's just go in a circle.
No, I don't want to go in a circle.
I think it's more fun and more in the spirit of the game to go in the order when they were voted out.
All right, Tim.
Okay, Tim.
I have apparently been voted out of my own game.
Well, my first question's for you.
The same question between the two of us, right?
No.
We're going to have separate questions.
What did I just say 3 seconds ago?
Kate, stop. Just go.
My question to you, Will, I'd appreciate if you explained to the group why you broke with your alliance, betrayed the white team, and voted against the white team.
At what point did I vote for the white
You
team?
voted for Morgan.
When you voted for
I
Morgan.
voted for Morgan.
When you betrayed the alliance,
After the...
chose Alex over Morgan, and betrayed your word, basically, that we made in the first round. I wonder what was the reasoning behind that.
I voted for Morgan because I felt that... Why did I vote for Morgan? Because when it was clear that everybody was voting for, like, when I just got a general sense of who people wanted out, I decided to go with that because once you have one person whose number is already high, you jump on that and make sure it's high, and that guarantees that you aren't going to be voted out. If there's a number that's kind of high, and then you vote for somebody else, why would there be, two smaller numbers? Because then your own number could be as high as that. You guys get what I'm saying? Like,
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you answered the question.
I'm
Why
saying-
did you betray the word of the white team?
Because
we made a pact in the first round.
Okay, by that team, the white team had totally been dissolved. It was like 5 people versus 2 or something like that. The white team, I mean, they really couldn't be teams anymore. And at that point, I thought it'd be doing my best and just stay in the game to vote for the person that I knew was going to be voted out anyway.
I think you're still ignoring the question because in the
Yeah.
first round we made a pact, all of us.
I
We said all the black
I
numbers.
answered the fucking
No, you
question.
didn't.
So you're
Well,
right.
we all
We gotta
said.
move on.
Moving on.
You know, you guys answer again.
We
Who's
gotta
next?
move on. That was his answer.
Who's
Go ahead and
next?
ask.
Because I worked really hard and I stayed true to what I said I was going to do at the beginning.
That's honorable. Thank you.
This is how the game goes, guys. All right, next would be who?
Me.
Chris.
Katie, do you believe that the fact that you're still here at 6:30, even though you're supposed to be at the theater at 6, proves your dedication to the game and all the participants?
I think so. I would have, loved theater, but sort of important to say.
And Will, my question to you is, could you have not voted Alex out first, and then voted Morgan out, and kept with your white team alliance?
Honestly, I don't really remember who I voted out.
You voted Morgan out
So
first,
ask
and then you
specific
voted
things
Alex
like that.
out.
So tell me the question again.
You voted Morgan out before voting Alex out, when the end result would have been the same had you kept your white alliance.
That's a really good question. Why did I? So,
So why did you betray the white team when you didn't have to?
Okay,
to
that's
get the
good
same
enough.
end result?
I don't know.
Next.
Clark.
Yeah, who are we starting with?
Either
Whoever you
one.
want.
Katie. Let's see. When Will was the last person in this last event to write down his answer, it was noticed that the question had already been answered by the other 2 participants, and he was called out for it. But for the green room question, I also noticed that you had not written down your answer until both others had presented the green room as their answer. Now, did you actually know that the green room was the answer, or did you just base it on the other 2's?
I knew it was the green room. I just let her write it down.
Okay. And and Will, you were the last person or the slowest person to finish in the the graveyard run, whatever. And in which events do you think you made up for your being the slowest person in that event?